Hey, what's up, team? It's your girl, Brittany. Hi. So, I just want to come on here and tell you guys hi. It's been a minute since I made a video. There's a reason for that, obviously. So, last week I got into a car accident. And, I was not driving. I was in the passenger seat. My grandma was driving. And long story short, I have the surveillance video of that car accident, but I'm alive. Nothing major happened, but since that day, I've been having, I don't know if it's called PTSD, like, I'm in the car and I'm scared. Like, I literally just want to get the fuck out the car. And there is an explanation for this ring being on my finger again. This was the ring that my son gave me on Mother's Day. And I'm tired of people trying to get at me, so I figured let me put a ring on so people would leave me alone. That's the excuse. Anyways, so my grandmother asked me if I wanted to go to the casino on Wednesday, and I told her no. My grandma has a bad gambling problem with the casino. She kind of tends to spend like her rent money and stuff like that, and she keeps pulling 20s and 20s and 20s out. And if you guys have been to the casino, it costs like $6 to even take the money out, so it just kind of keeps adding up. And she's going there with no money in her pocket in the first place. So she's spending money that she has to pay her bills with. And then she starts trying to dig into your pockets, and it's just, it pisses me off more than anything. So she kept asking me, and at this time it was 12 o'clock. My son got out at 2, and I told her, she's like, oh no, we're gonna be back before 2 o'clock. I just want to run up there. I have $20 free play, whatever. So I said, look, I'll run up there with you to make sure that you don't spend any more money, but I cannot be late to pick up my son from school. So I had this gut feeling. Mind you, 2 weeks ago, it's been 3 weeks now. I had a dream that, I woke up crying, and I don't know if you guys believe in like mediums or psychics or whatever, that kind of realm. Ever since I was a little girl, I always kind of like will have dreams before. My dog is in the back talking. He hears me. He says, "Mom, mom, 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 mom." I've always, when something dramatic happens in my life, someone passes away. Do you hear him? He's saying, "Mama." Okay, he's distracting me. Anyways, I will have a dream 2 weeks prior to what's gonna happen. And so this same thing happened when my sister passed away. I woke up 3 weeks ago crying out of my sleep. And I had a bad dream, and my grandma got into a car accident and she died. And it was on this road, this windy road. It looked like it was kind of like in the middle of nowhere. And it had something to do with her legs. And I called my mom that morning when I woke up, and I told her, I said, look, I just had a dream that grandma was going to die. And I said, look, just be aware that something's going to happen to her. And I never know who it's to or what's going to happen. I just know that something's going to happen. And I'm kind of mumbling on here, but I'm going to get to my story. This is my story. So a week later, we get into a car accident. with her, okay? Thank God my son wasn't in the car, dude. Thank God. And it pisses me off. I'm so angry at her, and I'm like so livid with her. I haven't spoke to her since. She tried to kill me. It's like, it's just not cool at all. So she picks me up knowing that like we're in like rush time. And she's like, "Oh, I gotta drop food off to your brother, and then we're gonna go." Okay, well, you have to go into an alley to get to her place. And there's like a light right there, and it was a red light. So everyone was stopped. And where you turn, people are still allowed to go. It's not a red light, you just go, okay? So she is not careful when she drives, people. She literally thinks that the world's gonna stop for her. She's so selfish. The only thing on her mind is $20 free play. It's just fucking ridiculous. So these cars are stopped for the red light, and she's like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go." And I'm like, "Grandma, stop, 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 stop." And all I remember is, psh, and I just heard ringing in my ears. My airbag never came out. My rib, I don't know what the hell I hit it on. My left side of my ribs were swollen. Or my chest, like right underneath your boob area. That was swollen. My elbow had a huge knot on it. My big toe, my nail came freaking lifting up. Like, I swear to God, if she went any second sooner, I would have like been like hurt for real. I would have not made it out. And it pisses me off how she didn't stop. She didn't look. She didn't inch out of there. She just hauled for it. Like, you have to look both ways, bro. And like, this girl that hit us was pregnant. And it pisses me off too how she gets out the car. First of all, no one asked me how I'm doing, okay? No cops came. Everyone's seen it. No one got out their car. No one stopped. No one made sure anyone was hurt or anything. No one asked me if I was okay. I felt scared. I wanted to cry. I was pissed. And my head was just like, dude, I knew this was gonna happen, but I didn't know it was with me. And maybe it was a good thing that I went with her, because that day she would have gotten to an accident regardless. I don't want to say that, like, I know that for sure, but I do. Like, I just have that ability. Well, I don't know, like, a lot of people don't believe in that shit. I'm not a witch. Like, I don't do witchcraft or none of that bullshit. I just have dreams and visions of things happening, and they do happen, okay? So, like, it was gonna happen that day. And maybe it was good that I went with her, because I finally went to the casino with her one time after that dream. And I was like, this is deja vu. I've seen this road before. That road was the road that was in my dream that she got killed on. And there's no, like, wall when you're going down. You're going up a mountain. And if you guys have been to San Diego, like, been to Jamul, okay, well, that's, like, the countryside over there. So, like, there's nothing. And there's cars hauling ass down that mountain and going up it. Any little wrong turn, anything, like, you're dead. You know what I mean? Like, it's head on. And, yeah. So, no one asked me if I was cool. No ambulance came. No one stopped. No cops came. Nothing. And on top of that, this girl gets out the car, and she looks at me and she says, "Oh, I know you're pissed." Or, like, she said something to me, like, after like, I was waiting for my mom to come because I had to go get my son. I mean, I was sitting there for like an hour and something. And, yeah. Anyways, now we're going on 10 minutes. But this bitch has the nerve. I'm like, I looked at her, I said, bitch, don't fucking talk to me. Like, I don't give a fuck how you're doing at all. Like, number one, there's a red light. She was looking down on her phone because she said she's never been in that area and she was looking for directions. If you're pregnant, your baby should be your main concern. Like, you should be more careful when you drive. You know what I mean? Like, even though, granted, it was my grandmother's fault, like, you shouldn't be hauling down a street like that fast. Like, she was going fast. So, my grandma's car is totaled. And, the insurance lady came to me Monday and had a meeting with me outside, and it's my grandma's fault. She didn't get paid for the injury. She didn't get hurt. She said her chest hurts, but she always says that shit. But I got paid for the injury. I got paid a pretty decent amount of money. Which that's all just going towards savings again. But yeah, that's just why I haven't been posting. But I have the surveillance video that I can put up to show you guys, and pictures of the car and stuff like that. But yeah, now every time I get in the car, it's just like, I can't help it neither. Like, I haven't spoken to her since that day because I was so pissed. She didn't even call me to see how I was doing. And she finally calls my phone at like 10 o'clock at night, and I thought she was calling. I answered the phone. I answered the phone and I said, I was wondering what fucking took you so long to contact me. Oh, and she just starts laughing. I'm like, I don't think anything is funny, you know. And she says, oh, make sure that you lie to the insurance lady and tell her it wasn't my fault. That's the only fucking reason why you called me? You didn't call me to see how I was feeling, how I was doing, anything like that. You were so concerned being selfish so you didn't have to pay for this lady's shit that you completely discard, like, how I'm feeling. And it's like, I'm still living. I didn't go to the hospital, thank God. Nothing happened majorly. My ribs went down. My bruises are going away, thank God. But this is not the first time that she's put me in a car accident that was her fault. The first time I was 17 years old and I almost died. Like, even now, like, my vision, like, I have good vision, but, like, sometimes it'll just kind of go out of focus and I'll get blurry, and I have to constantly be shaking my head to, like, you know, get it blur, like, not blurry anymore. And I had a really bad concussion. My head swelled up so bad. Like, the drunk driver actually hit me with his car inside of the truck, and I seen him coming, and I put my body in front of my grandma the first time when I was 17, and the car smashed into my head. And they told me if I fell asleep, like, they just kept yelling at me, don't go to sleep, because if I would have go to sleep, like, I would have died. My head was swollen, like, huge. There was bleeding. I had a bad concussion, like, on the inside of my brain, like, anyways. And I think that's part of the reason why I had to get surgery last year on my fallopian tube. I don't know if you guys already know, but they had to take out my right fallopian tube because it was, like, it's been enlarged since I was younger. It was leaking, and that could have killed me. So thank God they took that out. But it's just been a lot going on, and every time I think about making a video, I just kind of, I just don't. But that's why. So, yeah. Yeah. I finally don't work tomorrow. I took on, I'm working like 5 days a week now, like 5-6 days a week now. And I'm just taking it one day at a time still. I don't know. That's all I can do. Anyways, I just got off work and I just felt like making a video and letting you guys know what's been going on with me. What was really cool was last night, I don't know if you guys watched Nick Xoxo, but like I don't know, like I just like his little outbursts. Like he's somebody that I watch, like I know it's gonna post at night and I just kind of like watch it to fall asleep too. But like I commented last night first, like, and my niece texted me, she's like, oh my god, she's like, Nick Xoxo put you on his video, and I was like, what? Because I don't have social media, you know. So like, and she sent me the video and I was like, oh, that really made me like, I'm not even like groupie-ish, but like I love him. Like he's so funny and like he would be like so chill to kick it with. But yeah, he posted me in his Instagram page thing. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go get this dog out because he's still yelling my name. He's so smart. Like, he says mama, and like, mama, 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 and like, he meows like a cat and everything, but. See, you hear him? Mama, mama, mama. Anyways, you guys, that's my story time. That's what's been going on, and I'm still dealing with issues, but I don't know, just one day at a time. But, please comment, subscribe, if you guys already haven't. If you guys want my t-shirt, please email me. Yeah. And yeah. That's it. Alright, guys. Bye.